a candidate who recently attended a change management course asked the question, what is the difference between change management and change control? So APMG International have asked me to create a short video recording which we hope will demonstrate the difference between the two. My name is Rajiv Khanna, and I have over 25 years experience of managing programs and projects within both the public and the private sector. So the change management syllabus, there are 4 key areas. We have the change and the individual, change in the organization, a very important area, stakeholder engagement, and other change management practices. If you are thinking of or may have attended the Praxis Framework training, which is also accredited by APMG, you will come across these 2 terms, change control and change management. So we hope this video not only helps our colleagues for future change management training, but also for the Praxis Framework training. A traditional change initiative life cycle may look something like this. So right at the very beginning, we deliver something referred to as outputs. Outputs are the physical, tangible things that we deliver. So for example, it's a new procedure as a result of COVID-19, a new computer system, or a new place to work. Agile refers to them as solutions. So whatever we deliver as our solution, we then need to ensure that this solution is put into operation. So we transition from the old way of working, using the old procedure, which may be working in the office or doing face-to-face consultation with your general practitioner. We move on to the new way of working, which is doing video consultation or working from home. And when we do change from the old to the new, we will deliver some measurable improvements called benefits. So they're the terms that we would come across in a traditional change initiative life cycle. So during the delivery of the output, which may be delivered using a project or a program management approach, depending on the scope, what happens in a number of cases is people change their minds. So originally, we'd ask for a 2-tier cake, and it's pinky orange. But when we go home, we have a second thought, or having spoken to the family members, they say, can we make it a 3-tier cake because we got some more guests coming, and actually we want to go for white because it's more neutral color. That, in project management terminology, can either be referred to as an issue or abbreviated to an RFC, which is a request for change. So a request for change is asking for something different to what was originally specified and agreed. Many initiatives that are being managed perfectly well, on time, on cost, etc., are completely thrown out of their normal cycle because a change has been introduced in an uncontrolled manner. So to deal with these requests for change, we should have a issue and change control procedure, where we review what is being asked. We assess how long it's going to take to deliver this extra tier on our cake. How much is it going to cost? What are the benefits? What improvements? Why are we asking for this? We can increase the number of slices we can get out of this. So that will be a benefit. But also, What are the risks? Because if we go for the three-tier cake, is it likely to tip over? So for any request for change, it should go through a formal change control procedure. And at the end of this, that request for change can either be approved or rejected. So we have a choice on whether that request for change is introduced or not. So that is dealt with by change control. Change management on the other side is dealing with the procedure that takes us from the old way of working to the new way of working. So that sometimes people also, colleagues refer to as transition management. So we are transitioning from the old to the new. So in the old, we were used to having a bucket bath. We were doing face-to-face consultation. In the new, we're going to have a shower. In this case, what we are dealing with is with the psychology, the human side. How do we get people to transition? But also, it is looking in terms of assessing what is our current state. Are there too many changes currently going on? Are we able to introduce that change? So if we're currently having a kitchen fitted, a bedroom decorated, is it really the right time to also introduce a new shower unit? And if we decide to go ahead, then how do we prepare our staff during the pre-transition to move over from the old to the new in terms of communication, in terms of engagement, etc. So it's all about preparing before we implement. So that is a procedure that deals with it. So in summary, the change controlled procedure is dealing with a change of scope, whereas a change management is about the people side and it's looking to see, is the department ready to change from the old way of working to the new. So we hope this short presentation has given you a better understanding of the difference between change control and change management. So we've given you a little example in here. So which of the following would you not find in a change management plan? Or you may refer that to a change management procedure. Remember, the change management is dealing with what's on the right-hand side. All change requests will be assessed for time, cost, benefit, and risk. That is an incorrect statement. You would not find that in the change management because that is part of change control. So that'll be one of the correct answers. You would not find that in a change management plan. We need to speak to the operation managers to understand the existing behaviors. What is the current state? How are we doing? That will be part of assess. So that will be, yes, it'll be there. So an incorrect answer. To be accepted, a proposed change should be beneficial, practical, and affordable. That is all about a change of scope. Can we afford the three-tier cake? Is it worth doing? Is it beneficial? Do those extra slices, compared to the risk that it might fall over, is it worth it? So yes, that one also will be part of change control and therefore a correct answer. A high-level stakeholder engagement will need to be conducted to understand the response to change. Are they going to like it or not? Yes, that will be part of change management. If you want to find out anything more about the change management syllabus, then please contact APMG. If, on the other hand, if you've got any further suggestions or queries, you're always welcome to contact me on that email address, or of course, you can contact Abdul at APMG International. Thank you for listening, and we hope this has been useful to understand the difference between change control and change management.